Hey, good morning again, and welcome to Not Yet 80. Today is a Thursday, December the 5th, and it's a beautiful day, a little bit chilly, but it's going to be a real nice day. We get a few of the things accomplished. I think I mentioned earlier in one of the other posts, so that anybody that's watching all the posts will be able to see. I had this issue with the hospital after a 2-week additional, it was my physical therapy after the emergency treatment for the broken neck that I occurred in February of this year. And it was a remaining amount of money that the hospital wanted for me, but as I explained to you and to them, they were in error, and they didn't get the right confirmation number that they had from the first number. Since they readmitted me, they needed a second one, and they didn't do that. My insurance company paid the bulk of it without problem, and then the remainder I was supposed to pay, according to the hospital, almost $2,000. And I got notice today on the phone that my account has completely cleared. I have zero balance in the hospital for that visit. So that's good news. That's good news. It's nice to get some good news as you're, moving through life. Good news is good. And I did want to bring up something that was interesting. I saw this article about technology, and it all was about this new places to be able to go to the bathroom in certain cities, and they were indications that older people, 65 and up, did not understand the new technology required to open the door. And I am somewhat technically proficient, but every day there's something new. And it's, you get, I guess you get, posted on those kinds of things through your interactions with, various newspapers and articles and what have you. And most recently, there was an article on the misuse of AI. And what was incredibly eye-opening is that there was one gentleman that was interviewed, and he is a AI specialist in the state of California. I mean, his job is to protect the data centers on a robust and overall plan. And he himself nearly fell for it. And I'm not sure, reading the article, if I would not have basically fallen right into it as well. And it is just overwhelming how much that information is out there, how much information is sellable on the open market without being illegal, and how much, of course, is out there that is not so legal. It's and being sold on the black market. I'm sure where that is these days. It's not around the corner in some alley. It's on the web. It's basically on your computer. You just have to know where to go. And it was this very simple organization of thought that he was being hit with. And it started with a email that said somebody was using your phone number and was in the process of adding a second number. And then they called him on his phone and told him that they were the Google security folks, and they wanted to make sure that nothing untoward was happening. And they said, "Here's the number that we have for you." And they read it out. He said, "Yes, that's it." Then they asked, "Okay, this is the other number that's being proposed as a secondary." And they read that out. And he said, "No, that's not my number." And he says, "Well, that's what we thought. So what we need to do is to verify," and I think that's the key word. And that verification was his phone verification, number that you use to, say, "Yes, I am who I say I am." And he almost said it. He almost gave it to him. And he says, if I had done that, they would have opened up my email. They would have been able to access anything in my email and any connection they would have had. He says, and I was this close by making that happen. Farther into the article, they said that AI is being used to imitate voices. So all of a sudden, now you have a phone call, and the person on the other end identifies themselves as who is a valid person, and they ask a question or demand you to do something, and because it is somebody you don't question it. And I swear, back to those 65-year-old people, and I'm 7 years from that, past it, they're going to get taken. And I'm probably getting taken every day. They said the amounts of money that's being stolen has increased exponentially, and it's all because of AI. What used to take, weeks, months to work out, now with AI takes minutes, seconds. Scary. It is scary. And I don't have a solution for it other than to figure out something else in terms of my password. My company and my sister's company have basically a key fob that has a number that changes once a minute, and that's their password. So it's the key fob, and it's a combination in that they put their personal password in, gives them access to the key fob, and then they look at the key fob and put that number in. And so they have to keep track of that key fob. You know, if it gets stolen, they have to immediately report it. But we don't have that, and I just not sure that face, you know, type of application is enough, you know, to keep the internet safe for all of us to use. But that's my concern for the day. That's my concern for, you know, gaining age, getting older, is that we, us seniors, we have to be conscious of the technology and how it's changing and stay with it. We basically just can't watch it go by us, because it's going to come back and bite. And that bite can be really serious. Oh, that's it for the day. Thanks very much for watching. And if you are spending the 12 minutes with me, thank you for that. And hit the subscribe button so you catch up with the latest. I'm still way behind, but I'm working on bringing that up to a more present position. Take care.